My name is Junior Murray, and I'm watching PressPassTV.com.
Hey, I'm Morgan Page. Thanks for joining us at Press Pass TV. The 2008 New York International Auto Show featured all kinds of cars, from entry-level to the most exotic and ridiculous. Join Franceschi Acavangelo of Press Pass TV for an inside look at 007's car of choice.
The Aston Martin DBS, and John Walton here from Aston Martin is going to tell us a little bit about it. I mean, I'm looking at this car. It's sleek. It looks great, and I love the color, the sparkle in it. But tell me a little bit about it.
Well, this is the DBS. This is the car that first debuted last year in Casino Royale, the last James Bond film. This is it as a road-going car. It's the link between the DB9 road-going car and our successful DBR1, which is the GT car that we raced successfully and won our class in Le Mans last year. So there's a lot of the styling cues from this you'll see directly off of the race car. Carbon fibre all around, as you'll see in all the panels except for the door skins. The rear diffuser, the front splitter, they're all there exactly the same as off the race car to get air flowing smoothly through the car, which helps the balance of the car, the stability of the car. Ceramic brakes for the first time on an Aston Martin. So it really is that wonderful blend of an everyday car with this race car edge to it as well.
So tell me, how fast does this go?
Oh, it'll hit nearly 200 miles an hour.
Wow. And how quickly can I get up there?
To 200 miles an hour?
Yeah, how fast?
Well, north to 60 is in 4.2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So it'll get up there pretty quick. Now, like any Aston Martin, the interior is bespoke to what you particularly wish. So you can see we have leather seats here with an Alcantara insert, again from our race cars, so you've got more grip so you're not sliding around. It's very much a cabin feel to the car. Everything that you see that looks like metal is metal. Everything that's aluminum there is hand-turned aluminum. Piano black finish on the fascia there, and inside you might want to have a look and see if you can find where the key goes. Well, it's actually a bit of a trick because there is no key. It actually starts by putting in what we call an emotional control unit that slots into the middle of the dash, which actually connects to an ECU, and that's how you fire the car up. Pure James Bond.
So this is James Bond's latest car?
It is, and it's actually going to be in the next film, which is going to premiere on November the 7th, which is called The Quantum of Solace. And the car will be starring once more.
This is the ultimate sports car.
We think so, without a doubt. It's a car that you can very much drive every day as well, even though it's a very powerful car.
So how much does one of these go for?
This starts at $265,000.
Wow. Jeez.
And if you'd like us to place you on a waiting list, it'll probably about a year before you could take delivery.
Well, you know what? I will keep you in mind. Definitely. All right, so this is sort of, you know, a little bit more affordable than the DBS that we just looked at.
Very well put. If affordable starts at $145,000, then this is the one you can afford. We have two versions of our cars. We obviously produce a coupe, and then with the roof down, some people call them a convertible, we call this a roadster. Okay. And as you can see, it's beautifully appointed. 4.2 litre engine, V8, naturally aspirated, 355 brake horsepower. So a beautiful cruising car, or again, very adaptable if you wanted to put it on the track.
This definitely has a race car feel to it. I feel like I'm sitting on the ground.
Much like the DBS, all of the interior is all handmade. Complete choice of whatever colours you wish. This is called Chancellor's Red. You can see it's got contrast stitching, aluminum dials on the car, aluminum clocks. Everything about the car, again, pure Aston Martin, all handmade. The roof, of course, is completely automatic. It takes 16 seconds with the press of a button to change from if you've got inclement weather around you. So very adaptable. A very usable everyday car. And one of the key features about this one is that it actually has the F1 transmission, which we call sport shift in here. Okay. So it's drive-by-wire, very quick. It takes less than 0.2 of a second to actually change gear. It's a 6-speed gearbox. Wow. So again, race car technology in your driving. But if that's not what you want to be doing, all you have to do is here, press D for drive, and it'll drive just like an automatic. So really it's the best of both worlds.
The doors kind of look like they're flying up when you open them.
Well, Good point. They're actually called swan wing doors. And what they do, as you can see, they actually have a lot of ground clearance so you don't curb them. And you'll also watch that as I close it, it doesn't close on you. It's a unique feature to Aston Martin. How many times have you stepped out of a car, pushed the door, and it comes flying back and whacks you on the shin?
More than enough.
More than enough.
Yeah.
And especially as a lady, this gives you an opportunity to get out with a bit more elegance without the door flying backwards and forwards. Well, you talked a lot about how fast will they go, what kind of power they have. Well, power without handling is just power.
Right.
And one of the unique parts of our development is actually to produce a car with the perfect weight distribution. So if you cut this car in half, it actually would weigh the same each half. It's a perfect 50-50 weight distribution.
Wow.
And part of the way we've achieved that is the way that the engine sits. So if you look where the front wheel is, you can actually see that the engine is sitting behind the front wheel.
Okay.
So the weight displacement is actually moved further back in the car, and we have the gearbox set right at the back. So we can achieve that balance, and that's where it gets its unique handling characteristics from. Perfect 50-50 weight distribution.
Now, is that the same in every Aston Martin, or just...
All of our latest development with our new VH platform allows us to do that. So absolutely, it's exactly the same. And it's a very integral part of the design of the car, and also the ability to produce power and handling together. And without the latter, all you have is straightforward power, and that's not what you want.
I think I'd look pretty good in something like this. What do you think?
Hope you enjoyed that story. And if you want to check out more behind-the-scenes action, log on to PressPass.tv or YouTube.com/PressPass. And don't forget to check out our live and podcast radio shows at PressPassRadio.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Morgan Page. Bye.